been a minute since I've been doing a live. Uh, Reason because a lot of things have been going on. Been keeping quiet on some things and just trying to make ends meet. Like any other guy with a family. Uh, haven't posted much on the snakes in a bit because this season I didn't breed at all. That's mostly because I need to make room for all the baby snakes to get homes, which I'm working on right now. Uh, I have made some upgrades to the snake room here, at least. Yeah, uh, finally got one of those big old fucking wooden rat racks that a lot of people like to build. Came with the water system and all that stuff. Could have got a 5 rack one, but the guy only had a 4 rack one available, so that was a nice pick. That, and you've probably all seen pictures of this stuff here on posts. But yeah, got the ARS racks going, looking, feeling all professional and stuff. But yeah, I was actually going to come down here and get some of the baby snakes weighed up because it's important to check on their weight and everything. And if anybody else is on and wants to chat, feel free. I'll try to answer your questions or anything like that. Or if you want to ask something about various freaking topics, I can probably answer a few things, but I'm gonna have take a shot. Okay, little guy, I'll take you out, see where you are at on the scale. Alright, turn the scale on. Let it zero out. Okay. First baby snake on the scale. 294, almost 300 grams. Not bad for just shy of probably almost 7-8 months now. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, not bad considering that freaking I got him started on rats to begin with. Next snake. All right, hold still, little buddy. All right. Oh, 424. Yep. One of my all gene combo snakes and a girl definitely outpaced her other sibling that's got the same looks to it. This one and the other one I just weighed are a spider pastel OD. So lucked out. I'm getting a triple. 2 triples actually. But that's good to know. Okay, next one on the bat is the OD. Let's see where that one's at. Who is it? This is the dark OD. All right, don't worry, little buddy. And 362. Not bad, not bad. I think that's the only male in the group. At least from that one clutch. I had a clutch where I had a whole bunch of females and just like one male, which ain't all too bad. You know, this one's the OD. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, little buddy. The OD boy here is in shed. It's all dull looking. It's probably getting ready to shed out here in about a day or two. And where's he at? 467. Awesome. All right. While I'm checking these guys' weights out, go ahead and ask me questions or anything, especially if it's a current topic. But just so you know, I'm going to steer away from some of the things that are hot button issues right now. I mean, I can talk on the fact of what's it like to have lived in a time period where have had like 3 popes and soon to be a 4th. Here I am, 41 years old. When I was born, John Paul was already, the second was already Pope, and lived through his reign as Pope. And then came, what's his face? Oh yeah, Benedict XV1, I think. XV1. I forget what my Roman numerals are, but I know it's XV1 for Benedict. And we had Pope Francis. And now Pope Francis ended up freaking passing away. Although I kind of expect to be good. Hey, Venti, what's up? Okay, on to the next snakes in the overclutch. I've got a banana. Nice banana. Already showing up some nice little freckles on it. Still nice and bright too. Some of the highlighted oranges and purples that come up. Let's see, a few messages. Hello. Okay, the banana is coming in at $3.64. Not bad. Didn't have a lot of luck with bananas this year. I don't know if it was an incubator or issue or what. I think it may have been an incubator issue. I don't think it had anything to do with sire, but I had a couple bananas that came out of a litter that just failed to thrive, and then I had one born with shark mouth, which is like a slight defect, like an overbite. Okay, this is the Enchi from the same litter as that banana. And mind you, I paired that banana with an albino, so I was only going to get either a banana or things that were het, or maybe even a breakdown of the banana because it had Enchi in it. Okay, let's see where this little boy's at. $2.58. Not bad, not bad. Hello, Baja. Is that how it's pronounced? I could be wrong. Forgive me if I butcher names that are like, if anything, it comes in a foreign language and is trying to translate. Not. That's a classic dad joke there. Okay, next litter of snakes. Okay. This one's a little chocolate. I mean, looks like a normal ball python, but I can tell by the lack of the colorings and markings for a normal that everything is super dark and washed out, brown and black. That's a chocolate. Okay. $2.48. Not bad, not bad. Mind you, most of my snake clutches I've had this last season were staggered. They were born 1 month. Well, they hatched 1 month after the other, so I was having a leapfrog season. What you doing? Come on. Got a super inquisitive one here. Thought I was opening up for food and stuff. Little pastave. Okay. $2.58. I need to put on the fan in here. It's getting a little hot. So, if you can't hear me really well, I'll try to speak up a little bit louder because I got the fan going. Okay. Got a Mojave. Probably a chocolate Mojave. Easy does it. $3.42. That's good. Next Mojave. I'm hoping this is a chocolate Mojave because this one's got a nice little dorsal stripe on its tail. And it's a pretty long one too. And it comes down to look like a hook at one end. It's like a real long hook. Let's see where this one's at in weight. 280. Okay, that's about fair. 280 is good. And last baby in the mix. I think this is just another normal. Could be another chocolate, but say hello. Bye-bye. Okay, the last kiddo. 254. Well, that weighs all the kiddos out. Now I need to see where some of my intermediate snakes are at. Okay, bring out the clown. What up? Hopefully this clown's been maintaining weight. He's been on a feeding hold. He is at 717. Not bad. Just a few 100 grams away from being a 1,000-pound club. Just need to get back on food. I'll tell you this much. A couple of things happened here at the house that would have compromised a lot more than me keeping the snakes and everything. But here lately we had a electrical issue where we had a branch land on one of the power lines, and it knocked out the neutral line to the house, and it basically caused a whole bunch of shorts to knock out circuits around the house to the point where we were only getting so much current. And needless to say, he ended up having to call the electricians and the local power company to fix the issue. Needless to say, when the power company fixed the issue, with the line at least, that was one problem solved. But when the next problem came up, we need an electrician because it turns out the house that we were living in wasn't up to code for electrical, at least. Mind you, this house has been in my family since the 1950s, and was built in the 1950s. So here it is in the 2020s, mid 2020s now. Yeah, this house was not up to code for even now, and it wasn't even up to code back to when it was built, because one of the family members that was involved in building this place hired one of their friends to do the electrical work. And guess what? Both of them were engineers. If most of you are familiar with the trade system and everything, like the business trades, like blue-collar work, plumbing, electrician, carpenter, masonry, all that stuff, the worst thing that you could ever have interrupt your job or make your job worse is having an engineer telling you how to do it when they themselves have no practical experience doing it. So, needless to say, we ended up having a bunch of circuits replaced, and ground breaker elements, circuit breaker needed to be replaced because there were too many lines on one circuit, and it was causing things to trip, and there was electrical arcing happening, and my daughter almost got zapped by plugging into an outlet so she can charge her phone. Now, mind you, I may be able to handle 120 volts, maybe a small zap, or maybe even a freaking zap from an electrical fence at a horse stable every now and then, but I don't think my daughter could. That would have been a big issue. On top of that, we've also had issues with plumbing. And again, stating the obvious that this home was built in the 1950s, there's more than likely freaking cast iron pipes. And right now, we're having an issue with one of those said cast iron pipes that connects to our bathrooms. It's not affecting my brother-in-law who lives in the freaking mother-in-law suite apartment that is attached to the house. He's on a completely separate line that goes to the mains. But it kind of sucks having to share a bathroom. And it even sucks more when you have a daughter that, has to have their monthly cycle and everything. Yeah. Sharing one bathroom just tends to suck when you got that scenario going on. So, needless to say, we're going to have Roto-Rooter here tomorrow, and they're going to be doing some work. So, probably going to be real busy keeping an eye on the contractors, making sure things have been worked. Yeah. I'm doing it live. Yeah. 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 That's okay. They're not going to be able to say anything. Everything's good. Yeah. Daughters popping in and say, "What are you talking about? Should you be talking about that?" Oh. Everybody uses social media to gripe about certain things, but as long as they don't gripe about specifics, they usually don't freaking have to worry about anything. But, needless to say, freaking, I'm not worried about anything right now. Stuff's getting fixed, but it has kind of changed my relationship with certain family members that own the place and then charge me rent for it. Because if they knew that there were some of these issues going on that weren't up to code, I do believe I have legal rights. So, yeah. Don't fuck me over by telling me that, or by not telling me that place that we were living at wasn't up to code. So, needless to say, a lot of money's being spent getting it up to code. But right now, I'm just busy trying to get things done. Starting up another rat colony and all that stuff. But needless to say, oh, what do you think? I mean, I know I've improved over the years, and I've only been at this for like what? Oh, 4 years now. I think I've evolved pretty damn well. I mean, not many people think they evolve their trade or their hobbies all that much to the point where they think they haven't made mistakes. God knows I've made mistakes. But at least I try to learn from my mistakes. I mean, I never learn from my successes either because freaking they don't teach me anything. But I just need to check some stuff on my thermostats here. Trying to make sure everything's on even temps. Okay. 94, 92, 89, 89. It's good, not bad. I'll tell you this much. Went to a gun show. I've been to one in a long time. Needless to say, never having been to the white Reese's Cup, because that's what the Hampton Coliseum Convention Center area here in Hampton Roads looks like. It looks like a white Reese's Cup. But went with a friend that invited me out to, get me out of the house, show me some stuff. But needless to say, I was kind of disinterested of it because every table had the same freaking thing, regardless if it was different person, different company, different gun shop and all stuff. Roughly all the same stuff, and it was like the only thing that caught my attention throughout the entire gun show was all the milsurps, British rifles from the Victorian era, like muzzle loaders, breech loaders, uh, magazine Lee Enfields or Lee Metfords, stuff like that. Uh, I was originally hoping to see if I could find maybe a bullpup rifle, but I was kind of seeing not too much of that. In fact, out of the entire freaking gun show, I saw maybe like 3 Steyr AUGs, and then everything else was like bullpup shotguns and all that stuff. Was like, and then vast majority was all ARPs, and everything else was high dollar end pistols that were niche. I mean, just a lot of expensive older stuff that was made within the last 10, 15 years that hasn't changed much in price. But I was kind of surprised to see some of the medical gear, like survival stuff. Oh, speaking of survival stuff, the weirdest thing that I saw there overall was some of the literature. Like, I can't believe it's still in print these days. Like the Turner Diaries, like some real alt-right freaking, woo, crazy shit. Which I honestly thought wasn't allowed to be in print, let alone be sold. But I guess gun shows have some very liberal, as far as like, you can sell a lot of shit there, questionable or not, as long as it doesn't freaking get out of hand. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be going to another gun show again. I'd rather be a faithful patron to a couple of the gun shops here, like the one that is here that I've probably been a customer of for ever since I started living here in Yorktown. Alright. Let's see who else I can weigh. See if I can get Dahlia a way up. Come on. Oh, really? Really? Well, this one just wants to say hello to the camera. I guess she doesn't want to get weighed today. Maybe you'll do something else, like eat. Mm-hmm. 'Let's see where my albino's at. She's usually pretty freaking hefty. $2,000. Yeah. Maybe I need to start using a bowl. 2154. It doesn't feel accurate because it's not really all on the plate. But, hold up. There we go, 2457. That's it. Alright, I had to see where our little retiree is at. So I should call her little. She's far from little at all. She's just old. Old, but still a chunker. Son of a gun. $2,900. Let's see where our little spider lady's at. Seriously. $1,787. There's a little Mr. thing at. Oh, there it is. Ay, ay. Oh, so what is everybody else up to now? And I've checked everything I could about the snakes. I mean, I could probably check a couple other ones right now. I'm just hoping they won't freaking bite me. Come on, you little chonker. Okay. 918. These are some of the snakes from the year prior that I haven't sold off yet. Some of them are back to eating, but right now I'm hoping some of them will actually get back on feed. Some of them were off feed for a while. My only problem is that they were mousing to begin with. I really hate it when I get stuck with mousers, because then it takes us forever and a day for them to get onto rats. 708. $281. Oh, really wish you guys would start eating soon. Makes me nervous. I mean, it does make me nervous when they don't eat for a bit. Because then I freaking start nitpicking over about how I'm doing things. Or if I think I'm doing something wrong, I try to correct it. $272. $392. Well, if you can really people freaking do multiple lives throughout the day, but nobody's gonna ask any questions, so I might as well check out. Alright, well, thanks for at least showing up, hearing me out. But, this is Meis Morphs signing out. Later.